Hey folks, it's Mike at the Pen Outpost. Next up in the project series from Colorverse, Volume 2, is one of those colors that falls between two colors. I don't know if you can see it on there, but it is, I categorize it as a gray, but we will see in the larger swab how it turns out. This one is called Alpha And. Now, you'll hear me pronouncing these, and most of these are some sort of an abbreviation. So AND is an abbreviation for Andromeda. And some of the previous ones like BOO, B-O-O, was an abbreviation, and some of the other ones are actually closer to initials. So I'm pronouncing these the way that they're written, but I'm sure that there's a better way to say these. Alpha Andromeda, I'm guessing, is the way this is supposed to be said, but just for the sake of clarification, we're calling this Alpha And. And this is referring to the brightest star in the Andromeda constellation. Its actual name is Alpheratz. Alpheratz. That's what that's called. Not to be confused with their ink called Andromeda, because they have an ink. I believe it's number 14 or 16 in the very original series that Colorverse put out. So Alpha And, or Alpha Andromeda, is what we're working with here. So you can see that's a cool gray. Definitely has a blue lean to it. And, you know, as is often with these cool grays, one particular one comes into mind, and I will go grab that one, and we will do a quick comparison. And I'll see if I can find one or two more, maybe. All right, how we doing? Oh, we got some interesting color development in here. So a nice cool gray off the nib. Developed some I'd call that a warmer gray down in there. You know, you're not going to see that off the nib, I don't think, but in that swab, you can see some of that color separation, and that's probably just, you know, the base color and the pigments of the dyes are kind of moving around a little bit on the surface. So I don't think that really reflects anything about what you'll see as far as color goes when using it in a pen, but certainly interesting to see. And as far as cool grays go, Fuyu Shogun is very popular. This one has it's a darker gray, and it has a little bit more of that almost kind of a purpley lean to it, but you can see off the nib that they're not super far apart, but this one's definitely a little bit darker. There's some similarities in this little spot down here too, but good comparison. And then the Office Series gray is another relatively cool gray. So that's what I mean. When you look at like a cool gray like these, this almost could be categorized as a blue. Like you really could. When you see the swab, it almost looks more blue than it does gray. But when you look at the words, they come across more as gray than blue. So I think we're going to categorize this as a gray. But, and I mean, the label is kind of a grayish blue, but it's more gray than blue. So I'm assuming that they're intending it to be a gray. Colorverse Project Series Volume 2, Alpha And, which is Alpha Andromeda. 3 milliliter sample, 65 milliliter bottle, the Pen Outpost on eBay, thepenoutpost.com. Thanks for watching.